there.
That's what I get this.
Gotta have
So
a mix.
I actually went to LA, and a guy, he's Italian, he's like, no, no, no. You so
You are not.
and you
You
were
are
not,
not.
no, you know, and I was like, he's like, you need to look this up, you know, and
you need
I'm
to look at like in your family tree. Of course.
I will work on that, JenCarlos. Now
let me
that
tell you
now it's
something.
official.
I mean, African American women are beautiful. So
Aw.
in no way, shape, or form am I saying that. No, I can't be. But it's just, but there is like a mix. Like you look like you're like crossed with something.
Really? Like
Yeah.
what, in your opinion?
Like
what do you think?
A mixture of like maybe you have some Brazilian in you, or
Really?
like even Middle Eastern.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Well, it's the possibilities are endless, right?
of course, yeah.
Well, let's get
Your
gene, the gene tree. I don't.
And is it
My name,
your last
JenCarlos.
name?
Oh,
No.
Canela.
Can
Canela. But you know what?
Canela.
That is the exact translation in Spanish of the word cinnamon.
Oh, is it?
It is. So I will let you call me JenCarlos Cinnamon if you
Okay.
want. Canela is cinnamon, y'all. All my friends mess with me, so let's just get it out of the way. Address the elephant in the room, and yes, my last name means cinnamon.
Okay, so can I just call you JenCarlos?
Of course.
I am here with JenCarlos, and we already got the conversation started.
We did. We
I
talk
mean,
about
we
how
were-
beautiful this woman is.
and how
Man.
gorgeous you are.
Girl, thank you for lying. Thank you for boosting my self-esteem.
You
Thank
need
you.
to stop.
Appreciate it.
You know that you have the ladies going wild. I looked at your social media, and they are all like, JenCarlos, hey, hard me.
Oh,
We got
wait.
us on. And I'm like, okay.
That's because they haven't seen me in person. They see the cruel reality. And once they see me in person, then it's done.
Well, Macy's brought you here for Heritage or Hispanic Heritage Month.
Yes.
And you are actually like, are you like launching something, or they're just bringing you here to talk about your heritage and career? And,
Yeah, for the most part, that's why we signed on, because I think that we are, as Latinos, as Hispanics, this being Hispanic Heritage Month, but minorities in general, I think that it's an important time to celebrate, our heritage and how special we are, and how much our value in this country, the way it's grown through the years. And I'm talking about minorities in general. I think that more than ever, and I've never been the type of artist or type of person to bring politics into the mix or anything, but I think it is highly inevitable in this time, especially these elections.
I agree.
We need to come together, not just as Latinos, not just as Hispanics. We need it to become everyone's race. We need it to become everyone's mission to stand up for minorities' voices in this country, and immigration in general, immigrants in general, no matter where they're from, because this country is what it is today because of immigrants, because of people that came here, that love this country. I was born and raised in this country, even though my parents weren't, and they will fight for this country. We will fight for this country, and we will stand up for it and love it, and love everyone in it, despite our differences. So I have nothing against any of the candidates that are running. Nothing absolutely against it. It's just a difference of opinion, and we can still love each other and accept each other, even if we don't agree on certain things. And I love to, besides have that face to face with my people and with the people that support us. I love to have this little talk before we start with the pictures and before we start with the autograph signings, because we want to raise awareness in every way we can.
And I think it needs to be continued instead of just a month. Let's do it year round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're from Cuba, you said, right?
Yes, my parents are Cuban, and I'm a Miami boy. I'm a Florida boy.
Wow.
So yeah.
Hey,
I was born and
Miami.
raised in Miami.
This is how they
305.
raise them. This is how they raise them in Miami. Hold on, I need to get to Miami ASAP. So, how does your parents? You're from Cuba and you're living in Miami, but how do they still, ground you or kind of teach you your heritage,
Right.
not being there?
Right. Well, I think that just naturally, when my parents came to this country, yes, they had to learn this culture. They had to learn these traditions and make them their own. But they didn't ignore and forget their own traditions and their own cultures. So naturally, at our house, there was always something going on. We were always throwing parties. From the music we listened to, that I listened to music from everywhere. I grew up listening to Benny Moré, or La Orquesta Aragon, groups from over there, Cuba, and then listening to Tupac, Biggie. Like it's just, it was just this whole mix of just genres, and Bob Marley was like a huge musical hero for me and still is. That's why our music, you know, reggae and Jamaica has been a huge influence on my music in Spanish. And actually the single we have now, which is Pa' Que Me Invitan, is with Charlie Black, which is an incredible Jamaican artist. And before that, we worked with Kimani Marley, with Bob Marley's son, and did a feature together on a song that we just went diamond. It went platinum 5 times.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And this one's well on its way of doing the same thing. So we're just excited. We're taking it all in. And yeah, I'm influenced by it. So many places, and my culture, Cuban culture, is definitely a big part.
I
plays
see
a big
that.
part.
So you started out singing, right?
Yeah.
And then you got lucky, and now you're acting too. Like, how lucky are you?
I am lucky. But I also take pride in saying I've been prepared.
Okay.
You know, for these opportunities. And
How?
my parents,
How did you prepare?
Well, I mean, ever since I started singing in backyards. From backyard to backyard, and the street prepares you in a way that no school can. And then when I was about 14, after, you know, hitting a bunch of walls and after being out there singing every genre known to mankind, doing bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, weddings, 15s, sweet 16s, parties everywhere with my band, and I was a little jit when I was singing these songs, I get accepted into New World School of the Arts. That's where my formation as a singer really started. But I played organ for the church that I was raised in as well, and percussion, and then I went on to New World to study classical music, sung opera for 4 years in 5 languages, and sight singing and all the works. We did musical theater there at that school, and yeah, they really, like, you know, we you come out of that school pretty well rounded. There's some great teachers.
What, 5 languages?
Yes.
God, so what is it? It's Spanish,
French, German, Italian, Spanish, and English.
Oh God, sing to me. Now, well, we're gonna, you know, I could probably talk to you forever because I love Miami. I've never been there.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll bring Miami to you.
Yo,
we could do Chicago tonight, Miami style.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that.
I went to a bar last night and we were partying with some locals. We had way too many shots, but it was awesome. I loved it.
That's nice. That's nice. Well, we got to catch up. If I'm ever in Miami, I'll reach out to your people and see what we can make happen.
Please, awesome. I'd love that.
And then, you know, whenever you're in Chicago, you got to hang with me. Like, I'm going to show you how to do Chicago good.
Please show me how to do Chicago. I want to learn how to do Chicago.
Well, it's great talking to you.
Likewise, baby. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And good luck with everything in your career. I think you're fabulous and you look hot.
Gracias, mi amor. Thank you. Thank you so much. And look at this. Oh, my God.
No, look at you.
It's a wrap.
He is such a charmer.
Come on now.
You are killing me.